is Jeopardy! For today's contestants. I never bothered to get anyone's backstory, so it's Pat, Tory, and Rachel! Here's the host of Jeopardy. It's me. Hello. Tory Untitled here, pretending I know what I'm doing, and hosting the most popular game in the world. Country? I don't know. Anyway, we have 3 great contestants here who are going to help me test my software. We're going to start now with the Jeopardy round. There's one daily double hidden behind one of these 6 categories, and they are science, potent potables, TV hosts, notorious women, lids, notice LID is in quotation marks, and reverse. Pat, you're the first person to answer my call, so you get to select first.
Go potent potables for 200.
Answer is, the 2 main styles of this liquor are Dutch and London Dry. Pat.
What is gin?
That is correct. Select again.
Potent potables for 400.
Oh, shit. Valpolicella is one of this country's top red wines. That's going to be Pat again.
What is Italy?
Italy is the correct response. So you get 400 more dollars. I know how this game works. And you get to select again.
Potent 6.
This brand, called Mike's Hard, makes cider and punch, but its logo shows this is its flagship drink. Tory.
What is lemonade?
Correct. You have control of the board.
Let's go with TV host for 200.
Answer is, in 2009, this comedian started hosting Let's Make a Deal. Tory.
Who is Wayne Brady?
Correct.
Same category 4.
In 2015, he took over from David Letterman to host The Late Show.
Who is Stephen Colbert?
That is correct. Rachel.
Yeah.
Here?
I'm here. I tried buzzing in, but I got beat.
Go ahead and hit the button real quick. Okay, it works. Cool. So, Pat, you gave our last correct response.
Go back to potent for 800.
Okay, the answer is a chelada is a mix of this alcoholic beverage and clamato juice.
I'm trying to buzz in.
You are?
Yeah.
Try now. Wait. Okay, there you go. That's weird. Rachel.
Beer?
Beer is the correct response. You have $800 and you have control of the board.
Let's go notorious women for 1,000.
She refused to wear a blindfold as she faced a firing squad in Paris on October 15, 1917. Rachel.
Who is Mata Hari?
Correct. You have the lead and control of the board.
Let's go notorious women 800.
She served 7 years for the attempted murder of Mary Jo Buttafuoco and then became a columnist for the Long Island Press. Rachel.
Who's Amy Fisher?
Correct. Select.
Notorious women 600.
Pope Alexander VI sired Cesare Borgia and this notorious sister. Rachel again.
Who's Lucrezia?
Correct. Select.
Notorious women 400.
On August 4, 1892, the parents of this Massachusetts woman were found dead. The suspected weapon was an axe in the basement. Pat.
Who is Lizzie Borden?
That is correct, and you have control.
Notorious woman 200.
Finished the category. An FBI press release said that she also went by the names Mrs. Roy Thornton and Mrs. Clyde Barrow. Pat.
Who is Bonnie Parker?
That is correct.
Let's finish potent for 1,000.
Okay. Pepar and Courant are products from this Swedish vodka brand. Rachel.
What is Absolute?
Absolutely correct.
Let's go lids for 1,000.
It's any of the various segmented worms, including the earthworm and leech. What is... Oh, Rachel, yeah, I just beat you there.
Okay.
What is an annelid? An annelid. You still have control.
Lids for 800.
The answer is a daily double.
Ooh.
You have $4,200. Your closest competitor is Pat at 16. What would you like to wager?
Let's do 1,800.
Alrighty, for $1,800, the answer is more than 10,000 infants were born with deformities after this drug was introduced in 1957 to treat morning sickness.
Oh no.
Take a guess.
Phenolid. What is
Oh,
phenolid? Nope.
no, sorry, it's thalidomide. Thalidomide. So you're down 1,800, but you're still in the lead at 24, and you still have control of the board.
Okay, let's go lids for 600.
Okay. Adjective for dirty, wretched conditions. What is squalid?
Oh.
Squalid. All right, that looks like it's 15 clues, so let's meet our contestants. First, Rachel. Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
I think this is the first time we're actually speaking face-to-face, or
Yeah.
voice-to-voice, at least.
Exactly. I think so too.
What do you do with your time?
What do I do? Well, I am an education specialist. I work for for a large construction union.
Oh,
And I get to write leadership training materials.
that sounds fun. What's one good tip for training people?
Mix up the media that you're using. Got a lot of variety. Need a lot of variety in your lessons.
It's a good call. Thank you very much. Troy, good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon, Tory.
What do you do with your time?
I am a full-time student, graduating at the end of the year,
Congratulations.
and well, thank you.
Is it college, high school, middle school?
High school.
High school. What are you thinking about college yet?
Oh, absolutely. I already know what I'm going for.
Good, thank God. Don't do it if you don't have to, and pay your loans off quick. By the way, you have to pay those back.
Yes. I know.
Or you can just not and ruin your credit. All are valid. Patrick, good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon.
And what do you do with your time?
I am a substitute paraprofessional for the New York City Department of Education.
Oh, wow. A lot of teachers here today and other administrative help around people who teach things. I don't know. It's so tired. Give us what's your favorite color, Pat?
Red.
Red. That's a very good color. Very good
Thank
color.
you.
All right. Let's get back to the game. Rachel, you gave our last correct response, so it's control goes to you.
Let's do reverse for 1,000.
Okay. A body such as Venus that moves in the opposite direction of other members of the solar system has this kind of motion. Awfully quiet. It's retrograde motion. Retrograde. Rachel, try again.
Reverse for 800.
The answer is, it's the process in which pure water is produced by forcing waste through a semi-permeable membrane. Rachel.
What is osmosis?
Can you be a little more specific?
Remember
the category.
Osmosis filtration?
I guess I'll have to give it to you. It's reverse osmosis.
Ah, okay.
Give it to you.
Oh,
I don't care. It's not money. Try again. Go ahead.
Let's go reverse for 600.
Cool. A phrase meaning a 180 in your situation, or a film with Jeremy Irons and Glenn Close as Klaus and Sonny von Bülow.
What is turnaround?
No. Anyone else? Rachel.
What is reversal of fortune?
That is the correct response.
Ooh, cool. Let's go reverse for 400.
In knitting, this basic stitch is the reverse of the knit stitch. Rachel.
What is pearl?
Correct, and that's a very hard clue to say. Try again.
What is reverse
No,
200?
you're good. Yeah, you're good. You got the money.
Let's do reverse 200.
All right, let's get rid of this once and for all. This type of home loan converts home equity into cash. You have to be 62 or older to qualify for the one from the FHA.
What is a reverse mortgage?
That is correct. All right, 3 categories left. Pat, you have control.
Let's go lids for 400.
Alrighty, one sec. Before I give you that, I'm just going to do this. Lids for 4. Known for being silent, he was the 30th U.S. president. Pat.
Who is Calvin Coolidge?
That is correct. Select again.
Lids for 2.
Not true, or no longer legally binding. Pat.
What is invalid?
That is correct. Pat, you have $1,800. Rachel, you have $4,200. Tory is just happy to be here. Try again. Pat, select a category.
TV host for 6.
This funny man started hosting The Tonight Show in 2014. Pat.
Who is Jimmy Fallon?
Correct.
TV host 800.
The voice of Dory in Finding Nemo, she likes to dance on her daytime talk show. Pat.
Who is Ellen DeGeneres?
Correct.
TV host 1000.
This star of Community hosted The Soup. Pat.
Who is Joe McHale?
That is correct, and you probably ran the category. I don't remember. Pat, there's one category left, so, pick a clue.
Science 1000.
All right. Fatty tissue inside the eye socket, also known by this astronomic term, nearly surrounds the eyeball and cushions it. Oh, that's why we saved it to last. What is the orbit? The orbit. Pat, try again.
Let's go from the other side. Science for 200.
Okay. Your weight is gravitation dependent and will be less in Denver than Death Valley. But this, abbreviated M, is the same in both. Pat.
What is mass?
Mass is correct. Select.
Science 400.
The answer is, in 2014, this physicist said light may be able to escape black holes after all. Pat.
Who is Stephen Hawking?
That is correct.
Science 600.
In scientific classification, it's next in line after class and order. Rachel.
What is genus?
No.
Wow.
Anyone else? Anyone else? Pat.
What is family?
That is correct. And to finish the board, this element, symbol K, was first isolated as a pure metal in 1807. Pat.
What is potassium?
Potassium is the correct response, and you end the round with $6,200. Well done, everyone. Rachel, you have 3,600. I saw you buzzing in at that last one, but you just got locked out.
Okay.
But good to know the lockout works. Great. And Tory, you're going to be selecting first in Double Jeopardy.
Right.
And let's see which of these buttons plays the Double Jeopardy thing. All right, cool. We have 2. Why is there no music? I don't care. There's 2 daily doubles. Tory, you're going to have control in this round. And we have these categories. We have the South Pacific, musical medicos, signs and symbols, anthropology. That's not a clue. That's just poor
Spacing.
coding on my end. 1950 to 2000. And finally, we have some double letters. Tory, select.
Signs and symbols for 400.
The answer is, in Austria and Switzerland, this season is in Austria and Switzerland, this season is symbolically swept away by people wearing folk masks. Rachel.
What is winter?
Yeah, let's never speak of that clue ever again.
Let's go 1950 to 2000 for 2000.
1972, terrorism by a group of Palestinians marred the Olympic Games in this German city. Rachel.
What is Munich?
Munich is correct for $2,000.
Same category, 1600.
This senator from Wisconsin is best remembered for his communist witch hunts of the 1950s. Rachel again.
Who is McCarthy?
Correct.
1200, same category.
On the morning of June 25th, 1950, forces in the North stormed across the 38th parallel, beginning this 3-year-long conflict.
What is the Korean War?
That is the correct response. You have control.
1950, 2000 for 800.
In the early 80s, it was sometimes called GRID, gay-related immune deficiency. Rachel.
What is AIDS?
That is correct.
Let's finish it off for 400.
He's the president who signed into law the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Rachel.
Who is Johnson?
That is correct, and we're all done with history.
Let's go double letters 2000.
According to Vatican I of 1870, the Pope has this quality when speaking ex cathedra. He's got infallibility. He can say whatever he wants. Rachel, your control.
Double letter 16.
The answer is 2 daily doubles. You found 2 out of 3 so far. Pat is behind you. He has 7,400.
Let's do 1400.
Alrighty, for $1,400, the answer is when an egg cell in a flower fertilizes itself, it's called this.
What is embellishment?
I like the guess. No, we're looking for what is pollination.
Oh God, of course.
Pollination.
Okay.
All right. Whatever.
Yeah.
Water under the bridge. Let me just get us back in fighting order here. All right, select again.
Let's go 1200 double letters.
An importer of illegal goods without payment of legal duty.
What is a smuggler?
That is correct.
Double letters 800.
Term for a young child. Kermit is 1 letter off. Tory.
What is a toddler?
No. Anyone else?
Oh.
Anyone else? Looking for a Muppet. A Muppet.
Oh my
Kermit's-
gosh.
Kermit's a Muppet. We're almost there. Pat, you have control of the board.
Let's finish the category.
It's a disorderly crowd waiting for its rouser. A disorderly crowd is a rabble, looking for a rabble rouser. Pat, no more double letters.
Let's go musical medicos for 400.
In I Need a Doctor, Skylar Grey and Eminem beseech this rap physician. Real name Andre Young. Rachel.
Who's Dr. Dre?
Locked in my basement. Correct. Select.
Musical medicos 800.
The title of this song from You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown is on Lucy's psychiatry booth sign. Pat.
What is the doctor is in?
Correct. You have $9,400.
Musical medicos 1200.
Actually a trio, this group made an appointment for Doctor to alleviate some burning. We're looking for the Thompson twins. The Thompson twins. Pat, select again.
Medicos 1600.
Robert Palmer tells his doctor he's got a bad case of this. Rachel.
What is loving you?
Correct. It's easy because I'm beautiful. Try again.
Let's go 2000. Finish it up.
Bon Jovi hit #1 with this song that says, "There ain't no doctor that can cure my disease."
It's a...
Okay, there
Sorry.
we go. What is You Give Love a Bad Name?
That is incorrect. Anyone else? Bad medicine.
Oh.
Bad medicine.
Sin.
All right, no more music. Rachel, you have control of the board.
Let's do signs and symbols for 2000.
St. Augustine made this North African animal a symbol of the humble Christian bearing burdens without complaint. Pat.
What is a camel?
That is correct for $2,000. Select.
All right. 800 signs and symbols.
Marianne, featured in art and seen on stamps, is a symbol of this Northwestern European republic. Tory.
What is the Czechoslovakia?
Czechoslovakia is incorrect.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Actually, Rachel, you beat me to that.
I'm going to say, what is France?
France is the correct response. You have $10,200 and control of the board.
Let's do signs and symbols 16.
Branch of this tree is a symbol of peace. Pat.
What is an olive branch?
Is correct. Select.
Let's finish signs and symbols, please.
Scarab, as associated with divine specks of the early morning sun in this country's ancient belief system. Who wrote these clues? Rachel.
What is Egypt?
Yeah, someone needs to proofread that shit. Rachel, there's 2 categories left.
Anthropology for 2000.
Woo! In 1925, she set out for the South Pacific to study adolescent girls. Rachel.
Who is Mead?
Correct.
Great.
13,400. You've taken the lead.
Let's go to 16 in anthropology.
A classic work of cultural anthropology is antonymically titled This and the Cooked. Antonymically of the cooked is the raw. Rachel.
1200 anthropology.
ELSIE Parsons studied these apartment-dwelling Indians of the Southwest, including the Zuni. Rachel.
Who are the Hopi?
No. Anyone else? Pat.
What are the Navajo?
No. Tory, want to give it a shot?
Mm-mm.
Fair enough. We were looking for the Pueblos. The Pueblos.
Oh.
Right.
Rachel, you still have control.
Let's do South Pacific 2000.
Okay. This is the largest island in French Polynesia. Rachel.
What is Tahiti?
Correct for $2,000.
Let's go 1600.
Mysteries of this Chilean island include its large Moai statues. Pat.
What is Easter Island?
That is correct. Select.
South Pacific 400.
The Cook Islands use this island country's dollar, but they do have their own $3 note and some coins. Pat.
What is New Zealand?
That is correct.
South Pacific 800.
This island is populated by descendants from the Bounty. Rachel.
What is Pitcairn?
That is correct.
And 1200.
The answer. All 3. All right.
Wow.
Pat is trailing you by, I want to say 1,200. Yeah,
Yep.
I know how to count.
Okay.
I don't know how to count is the thing. But it's up to you, Rachel.
I'm going to say let's do 1600.
Okay, the answer in the South Pacific is as follows. This literary character was based on Alexander Selkirk, a sailor marooned on a South Pacific island for 4 years.
I'm going to say who is Robinson Crusoe?
Robinson Crusoe is the correct response. Well done.
Yay.
You have $16,600 and we have 2 clues left.
Let's go anthropology 800.
All right, the answer is bougie, slang for upscale or snobby, comes from this class described by Karl Marx. Rachel.
What is bourgeoisie?
Correct. And the final clue. Lewis Morgan said we've progressed from savagery through barbarism to this sophisticated stage. Rachel.
What is civilization?
It's not that sophisticated, but you're absolutely right. Well done. Tory, I'm sorry,
Yeah, hi.
but
No.
you get look at the bright side. You
I
get to
get to be
you get to watch Final Jeopardy.
Yep.
Always a good time. Pat and Rachel, I'm going to show you the Final Jeopardy category, and then you are going to DM me in the Zoom chat your response.
Okay.
If that all makes sense. So
Yes.
make sure that you're sending it just to me as we move to Final Jeopardy. And the Final Jeopardy category for this round is... Come on. There it is. 20th Century Women. 20th Century Women. Go ahead, and I should write things down, shouldn't I? Let's see.
Yeah.
Cool. So.
Okay, so I'm going to send you my wager.
Yes, please. Okay. Thank you. I'm just writing everything down. Okay. Now, I'm going to show both of you the clue. You'll have 30 seconds to direct message me your response. Your response must be in the form of the question, and I will let you know that that question will start with who is.
Okay.
Get that typed in as you see fit. Everyone has locked in their wagers. So players, I will show you the clue, and then you'll have 30 seconds to ponder your response. Please be as specific as possible. The answer for Final Jeopardy is... This British royal was Time Magazine's Woman of the Year for 1953. 30 seconds, players. Good luck. Right, time is up. Pat, we're going to start with you. I'm going to ask you to read your clue, your response out loud, but I do see it's locked in, so if you change it, I'll yell at you.
Who is Elizabeth II?
Elizabeth II is the correct response. So you, according to this, has wagered $13,799. Yeah. 26,599. Yeah, that looks right. Cool. Rachel, what did you respond with?
I responded, who is Elizabeth II?
You absolutely did, and you wagered $10,000, which means your total is $27,800, which means, Rachel, you are our Jeopardy champion for today.
Yay!
Well done. Congratulations,
Good game.
Pat. Well
Thank you.
done. Tory,
Good
nice
game.
try as well. Good game, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
This has been Jeopardy. Thank you very much, and good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye, Corey. Thank you.
Woo!